There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Ever. Never. Ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. Yes, it is. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. I know. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough. Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir? The song of death is sweet and endless. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to...
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth. I know that. The fiery streak penetrates your skull. Try...
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. This fan has two chain pull switches. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the timer. You swoop up and catch the tie. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, hot water sprays from the base and steam. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in, with all the synapses you've extinguished. It's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted as you slowly reach your hand. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that? Please stop. It's horrible. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but what do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to... A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, there they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green. Good, they're back.
Hello, officer.
The young woman her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 20. You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Utterly, through a PA system, by other people, whether they like it or not. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. You would need another copy of the tape first. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real...
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. A real decorator. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you... No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. The man plucks at the sea.
No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, you press your tongue against the counter. The stain is crusted at first, but after a couple of licks, it starts to melt like a snowflake. If snowflakes were made, you could definitely go for some more. The titillated... A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is as you approach. He narrows his eyes and extends his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm. So, the body...
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the...
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should...
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said,
a painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do.
After you.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious...
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your palm.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices...
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What? I have no idea what that means. What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now?
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do it.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye...
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need...
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business. Extra fine. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive said.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this? Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
That's a real pity. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the...
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like, are you serious? From your work? I don't know, you can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange...
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for us.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. This trash container is locked. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carrier.
Did someone say pry bar? Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has.
Ask the manager? Bullshit.
Kuno's got this!
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong!
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should, drugs.
Yeah, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea!
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno...
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little...
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt. You will see.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and...
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for...
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went. You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
You're testing Kuno's pay.
Get lost,
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Why the fuck are you telling this shit to Kuno? That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks. Dunno, Kiptas gardener used to work there. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's
got the Kuno, help! Everybody!
Escalate, Kuno! It's
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's...
Help! Misters, help!
rolling soup.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
Officer, this is very far from normal police
Okay, pig. Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's...
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want? Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give the fuck about it. You're
Get lost,
You're dreaming, pig.
A little, but...
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno! Fuck his fat ass!
Kuno...
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's...
She means it. The fear.
I'm going away for a long...
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather...
Get the fuck out of her face! Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno...
You see a set of tire tracks in a brown-slashed cop habit. This isn't case-related. Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from... In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio micro, a metallic drawer slides out.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
He's clearly a little, but cold, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things in it. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers, and the white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It wants...
Translation. We're not going any alternative translation. Don't even... The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled the soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far...
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our...
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What?
Change of plans. Her number.
What do you mean, officer? I'm not Sylvie.
Oh, did you hear that? Pure lust. She's a wild one. Throw her a curveball. See if she's down to party.
Sir, you're already connected to the 57 priest.
Odd. She didn't sound menopausal.
Sir, how can I help you with your investigation?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, absolutely not. No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's film, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to tell you, officer. Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Let's just say I left because I need... You know whom? Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
You hear the call breaking up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like. No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember? Yes, sorry about that. The Kupris Kinema does have a...
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
The Kupris Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Anything else? It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay. No problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I'm working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Yeah, exactly. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole... So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking...
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
Don't be a
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 50. Just a sec.
10-2, 10-5, 10-4. What's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation.
10-22, the captain. This sounds...
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Law.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Stanford, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you're in... Fuck me! Mac, come here!
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost...
He lost his badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. New heights even for Captain.
Ask him. Ask him.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you follow. Did we need anything else here?
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to...
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't be... But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular...
Whatever you say, officers. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on apples. Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
It's about not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally,
We Occidentals should be in...
Oh?
Don't push your luck, Runt.
The tear machine stands...
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various...
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol there, in that dark green glass. All in vain.
Sure. If you want something, I can get... But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes...
Know this. You will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice.
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real. Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, fame.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish. Benita. She's a model. Usually it's a model.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around.
Okay. I don't know, really long. Uh-huh.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before...
That's the spirit. Never forget. The whole world's...
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, we have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a pity.
Let us work!
Honest men and women with rights to work. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work...
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because we were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
The physically impressive man. A lorry stuck in the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were...
Scott?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scott. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. These scabs ain't begging. They ain't holding on to their integrity. No, I said scab. I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can...
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. I walk right past Measurehead. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could convert to a Semini Supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. He's...
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Sure.
Nobody betrayed.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger. What is this androgynous display?
Things are not as bad as they look. Sure, you have high blood pressure from metabolizing heroic quantities of ethanol.
I can see you were once an athlete, then deteriorated in your 20s. It is typical of your haplogroup.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to... You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Sandwich rays is waning. Jerking motions, signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably put. You will be super.
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
That is right. You should leave the stage of history. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pull. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. How did this happen? Your little...
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain.
The words to the song have changed.
Your hand twists in his grip, and the pain blinds you.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook. We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is. We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
The lieutenant groaned. That's right. You should do it again.